This is Bigo mixed farm, and big is big, and big always eats like this. Big is big, and big always comes to Bigo mixed farm.
Hello there. Once again, this is Hamza for you. I told you we have the different channels. Like I said, today we are in cooking, and we have to cook something special here at the farm. Remember, our farm has got some goats, so we shall have to deal with a goat today. Our farm has got some hens. We shall also deal with some hens someday. Our farm has got cows, and today we are going to deal with what we are going to call roasted goat. Roasted goat, as we shall see, we are going to accompany it with some things. We shall accompany it with some ingredients. We shall accompany it with some rice, and then we shall see how we can test it and how tasty it can be. For those of you who would wish to have such made for you, those of you who would wish to be made for example, a whole goat plus some few accompaniments, our numbers are running down there, so you'll always have the numbers. In case you need one, you make your order prior, and then we can always arrange for you a goat roasted, as we shall show you. Otherwise, we are so excited to be part of this channel. We are so excited that you're always following us. Thank you so much. Big up to our followers. There is one of our followers, I've forgotten the name, but I'll remember it in the next video. He's from Saudi Arabia. He's always following up, and he's always hitting in our inboxes and in the comment section, giving live and good commentary about our videos. Thank you so much, all of you, for supporting the video. So today still, we are at the farm. But this time around, like I've said, we are at the farm. We do a lot of things at the farm, which include even cooking. So today, we are going to cook at the farm. Some of you would wonder, how does this, sometimes we call it a peeling shaver, or a peeling shave, or a peeling machine, whatever name you can give it. This simple device you see is using the concept of friction. So as you try to slide it over the carrots, for example, it ends up peeling the carrots. So the concept we're using here for physics is friction. All knives you use, even the teeth when they're crushing food, they're using the concept of friction. So the physics is also displayed in this video. We're here, and we are going to use this tandul. In Uganda we can call it, in our local language you can call it a roasting pit. You can call it a chinye choche mbuzi, that's in our language. But all in all, it's where we're going to roast our beef from. We're going to roast our goat from. We can roast here a full cow. We can roast here 5 goats. We can roast here 20 or 50 hens. So it's a very good and a very wide pit that we can use. So we're going to light up the fire, and then we shall let the firewood burn until we get charcoal or burning charcoal remaining without smoke coming out. Because the smoke can penetrate our beef or our goat's meat, and it won't bring out the good scent that we expect. So we are going to let it burn until it throws down all those burning charcoal. Then those burning charcoal will be the ones that we shall use to roast our goat. Still, the physics is back. Thermodynamics is here. It is built around. We have bricks that were built around it. These bricks are going to help us conserve the heat. And then after, we shall seal it so that no heat can escape. And in that sense, if no heat is escaping, then we are able to trap the heat and let the goat absorb all the heat energy that is from the wall and from the fallen charcoal stones that are coming from this firewood. So let's light up the fire. It's an underground oven. It's very common in the desert region and in the Middle East, but also here in Africa we have it. And we are using the principle of heat and thermodynamics in a sense that we can contain the heat inside this pit underground. That is by building a circumference of bricks around the pit. So that circumference is going to keep the heat inside there, after which we shall cover it with our metallic cover. Then we shall fill it or cover it with soil or with moist soil so that we prevent any heat escape. And in that sense, we shall have contained the heat in there, and we shall have used the principle or concept of conserving heat, and that heat will all be now transferred to our roasted goat, because we shall be intending to roast our goat using all that heat that is right under there. So we are going to mix lemon with our ingredients plus our meat tenderizer. The meat tenderizer, we are going to use pineapple, and lemon helps us to also penetrate the beef in terms of all ingredients that have been added effectively well, like expected. So we use lemon to help us have a uniformity of the mixtures. So we have, among our ingredients, we have madras curry powder, we have beef masala, we have turmeric, cinnamon, we have cloves, we also have black pepper. Traditionally, we used to grind them, but the mortar and the piston we have is not good at making them fine, so we had to get some elsewhere. We also have Royco. Those are some of the ingredients we have within our locality. So allow me start mixing our ingredients. That was beef masala. Black pepper, as you can see. Cloves. The most important ingredient, salt. This is the most important ingredient in all foods. As long as you're to cook with salt, at one point even I saw bread is mixed with salt, so it plays a very important role. You can miss any of those ingredients I talked about earlier, but when you don't miss salt. So lastly we have our turmeric. This is our tenderizer. So in the villages, pineapples play a good role in helping us tenderize our beef. Our oatmeal, ginger and garlic. There is a foil, there is a foil. Heat has come down, so we have charcoal which is burning down there. It's no longer having smoke, so it will not affect our meat. So we are ready to dip our meat into the oven, which is our underground oven. So this is our crossbar, which is going to play the role of hanging the meat. And here we go. Yeah. So there we go. The heat is going to be contained. We are going to seal it off. Yeah. The physics behind is that you are actually lagging the heat. When you lag the heat, you don't allow heat to escape. We don't allow outside air to access the heat. So in this case, we are going to mix the soil and then we shall pad it on top of the seal, and we shall not allow any heat to escape. And our meat is going to get ready slowly. That's air pressure coming from down. So that's why we need to seal it so that it doesn't get off. The pressure that is coming from the heat inside can make the cover or the lid get off. So you first cover these parts, which can easily make the lid get off. Yeah, so we first seal off the extremes. Can open. All the heat is extinguished now. The road is still hot. Allahumma salli wa salli wa sallam alayhi. Here comes our meat, soft and tender. Katabu. We are ready. Now we can serve. We are ready to unleash the dragon. Let her come back. Okay, sit. Good boy. Tyson too has to enjoy the goat as we're also enjoying our roasted goat in our pit, we are also enjoying pilau with some kachumbari. People having any drinks, so we can have people coming in and enjoy with us someday.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah. Temulyanga nyama nga njazina.
La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. Allahumma rabba hadhihi da'wati tamma